Would you be interested in having a simple process using simple tools or supplies to be able to use your imagination and intuition to begin to heal something in your life or in your body? My name is Julia Riley. My background is holistic nursing and training in creative expression for wellness. When I have used this work, I think it's important to talk about two different kinds of images that we can use to feel like we have some control or distraction over a discomfort or an issue in our lives. One is the process imagery, in which you come up with an image of what your pain looks like and an image of what it would look like if it were healing or beginning to heal. And you outpicture those. And when you are working on an image for your healing, you might just morph the image of your discomfort into the image you come up with comfort. The end state imagery is when you use that second image and bring it to mind whenever you have discomfort. For example, a client who had a tension and discomfort in their back, when they relaxed, they saw the discomfort as a dirty, knotted rope. And then they outpictured that. And then when they relaxed again and were asked to come up with an image that might begin to offer some relief, the image that occurred was an unfurling pink satin ribbon. So in the process imagery, if you had discomfort, you would simply imagine the rope turning into the soft ribbon. In an in-state imagery, you would simply, if you had discomfort, go right to that image and focus on it. Again, this is a bit of a distraction. I used this method when I was having discomfort with my knee. I used it in addition to medication and exercises and so forth, but sometime in the middle of the night, when I wasn't comfortable, I would massage, I might use the medication, and then I might use this imagery. So it's a bit of an adjunct. So here's what you need to do now. You just need to get a piece of paper and something to color with, maybe a pen to draw with. Could be crayons, could be magic markers, could be colored pencil. And if you want to pause the recording while you get that, or to be able to do the process. So now if you will just get comfortable in your chair and just begin to relax and bring to mind something that you would like to have some relief or some healing from. And I suggest you start with something small, not some huge thing, but that's up to you. Continue to relax as you bring something to mind. And now, if you will, just continue to deepen that state of relaxation, as you probably already know how to do, using whatever method works for you. But I would invite you to your comfort level to close your eyes or to soften them in a downward gaze. And again, just breathe. No special way, just breathe. Sometimes if you breathe in to a count of 4 and blow out through your lips to a count of 7, that triggers that relaxation response, that rest and restore the parasympathetic nervous system, not the sympathetic system that we use when we have fight or flight. So now as you begin to relax, I would ask you to think about this issue in your body, this discomfort, this something in your life that you would like to begin to heal, and begin to bring it into your mind's eye. What might it look like? No, nothing fancy, but if it were to have color, line, shape, and form, what might emerge from your imagination or your intuition? Do that now. And when you're ready, simply gently open your eyes and draw that image with your pen, or start with the colors, and then give it color, line, shape, and form. You can pause the recording while you do that. And now, having some sort of image or notion of an image, there's no right way or wrong way to do this. See what just happens for you. Be curious. Sometimes it takes practice. So now let's continue with this relaxation journey to support us. And so to your comfort level, I would ask you to, again, pay attention to your breathing, and invite you, if you can or want to close your eyes or soften them in a downward gaze. And reflect on that image of the discomfort. And imagine now, what if that were to be an image, to be changed into an image of comfort, beginning to heal. Some slight, perhaps, change. We talked about the rope becoming the ribbon. Take a moment. What might it want to become that would support your view of beginning to heal? Color, line, shape, and form. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and again go to your paper. Color, line, shape, and form. Out picture what you saw in your imagination that represented that beginning of change, that move toward healing, what it would look like if you were healed. You can, of course, pause the video while you finish that. Yesterday morning, when I practiced this exercise again, just so I could feel what it was like, I was dealing with the issue of stamina in my body, and wanting to feel more confident about my body, and wanting to experience that surge of energy. And when I did the first part of the imagery, I simply drew a pen line of an arrow drooping. And I think that's how I feel sometimes, is like I'm drooping. And then when I asked for an image of, which would be confidence and energy and something to focus on, I drew just a yellow, tall magic wand with light coming out from it. And I've used a lot of magic wands in my work just for motivation, and somehow it makes me stand taller. The yellow makes me feel energy and light. For some of us, this may be have a spiritual meaning. For me, it does. It might not for you. But if you think of our higher good and what our intuition can tell us, we say in the creative expression, when you get out of your left brain and into your right mind, perhaps an image will be supportive for you. Again, as a process image, morphing one image to another when you feel you need this, as an in-state image, simply moving right to the pink, soft, unfurling ribbon. So I hope this has been helpful to you, and thank you for listening. Take care.